Please subscribe my YouTube channel and press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another updates from my YouTube channel. Today's video I'm going to talk about how to integrate Spring Boot with SES, that is AWS SES simple email service. In the last video I have discussed about how to integrate Spring Boot with Amazon SNS, okay, that is simple notification service. Let's open our AWS management console here. So let's search with SES here. So this is Amazon simple email service. Let's click on this. Let's close this. So if you see here, this is Amazon SES highly scalable inbound and outbound email service. Okay. So this simple email service is a cloud-based email service that provides a cost-effective, flexible and scalable way for the business of all sizes of keeping contact with their customers through the email. Okay. So here if you want to create any identity, so just click on this create identity. Okay. So here we have two options. So here we have identity type is domain and email address. So if you want to verify the ownership of the domains, you must have access to its DNS settings to add the necessary records here. And another way is we have email address. So if you have already email, so if you want to verify that email address, you have to provide the email address here. Okay. So let's say that my email address is 190, okay, gmail.com, and we have assign a default configuration set. Okay, so if you want default configuration set, just check this. After that we have a tags. So if you want to add any tags, you can add the tags here. If you click on create identity, okay, so it's going to be verify your ownership. Basically it's going to be send verification email to your email address, so you have to verify it. Okay, and I already verified this email. Okay, let's show this, guys. So these two email addresses I verified here. So once you get email verification, okay, basically so this is the email verification. Okay, so you have to click on this verification email, and once you verified, so you will see the status as verified here. Okay, so after your email address is verified, you are ready to be send and receive the messages. Okay, here. So now let's go back to our Spring initializer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create one Spring Boot project here. Okay, and after that I'm going to integrate with AWS SES. So let's take SES here and let's take Spring Boot SES here. Okay, and after that let's add some dependencies, Spring Web and Lombok dependency, and let's generate this project. And after that let's open my project in my IDE. Okay, I successfully imported my project into my IDE. Let's open code here, and so basically so to integrate with AWS SES, we need to create one configuration file, that is SES configuration file. Let's create config. Inside the config package I'm going to create SES configuration file. Okay, this should be annotated with @configuration, and after that so we need one bean, guys. And so before I'm going to create one bean, so basically we need two things here. Okay, so that is access key and the secret key. Okay, so we need access key, secret key and the region. So from where we have to get it, this details is, so let's go back to our AWS management console. Okay, here we have a IAM. So let's click on this IAM. Okay, in my previous video, so regarding SQS, so I have created one user group, that is SQS group. Let's open this. So here I have provided some permissions. Okay, so that is administrator access and some Amazon EC2 full access. And I'm going to make use of the same group and same user, that is SQS user. I just added that SQS group to this SQS user. Okay, and I'm going to make use the same access key and secret key here. So let's go back to our resources here, the application.aml file. Okay, so this is my SQS configuration, guys. I just copied from there. So if you are not like how to create this user group and users, you can just go through my previous video, that is Spring Boot with Amazon SQS simple queue service. And here we have a cloud AWS region. Okay, static region is, my region is this US East one. So if you go back here and if you check SES, sorry guys, SES, okay, this is my region US East one here. Okay, that's what I copied here. And after that we have stack auto, this is auto configuration, I just made it false. And after that we have a credentials, this is access key and this is secret key, I just copied from IAM. Okay, and let's go back to your SES configuration. So cloud AWS, okay, region static and cloud AWS credentials access key. So to access the values from application.aml file, so we have a thread of value. So here let's take static. Okay, so we are ready to create the bean here. So first what we need to do is we have to create one bean. So that bean, okay, let's take public, let's maximize this, and mail sender. Okay, mail sender. So this is going to be take Amazon simple mail service. Okay, and so here let's return, sorry guys, so return new. So here we need to simple mail service message sender. Okay, this is going to be take Amazon simple email service. Okay, so now, so what I'm going to do is let's create one more bean. So this bean is basically Amazon simple email service. Okay, let's come down and here let's return Amazon simple email service builder, Amazon simple, okay, client builder. So this could be have standard method, and after that we have with region. So we have already region that we created above, and with credentials. So here we need to provide the credentials, guys. So let's take new AWS static credentials provider, and so here we need to provide the credentials, and after that build this. Okay, let me create basic AWS credentials here, basic AWS credentials, and let's take new basic AWS credentials. Here I'm going to provide access key and secret key. Okay, and let's copy this and let's paste here. Okay, so our configuration is ready, guys. Now we need one service basically. Okay, so let's create one service. So inside service package I'm going to create mail service. Okay, so let's annotate with @service here. Okay, so this service is going to be used mail sender, guys. Okay, so that is private mail sender. Okay, so mail sender. So let me auto write this, and after that let me write one method guys, public. I'm going to write send message. So this is going to be take simple mail message, okay. And so let's use this dot mail sender dot send, and this is going to take simple mail message. That's it. So our mail service is ready, so I'm going to make use this method to send the messages. And now let's write one controller. Okay, so inside the controller package I'm going to write mail controller here, okay. And let's annotate with @ REST controller and provide, okay. So here private, so mail service, okay. And after that let's write one method guys, public string, okay. Let's maximize this, okay. Send message. Here basically to send the messages we need like 4 things here. One is like from email to email, and so we have to provide the subject. After that we have to provide the body, okay. So let's take string from email, okay, and after that string to email, and after that string subject, okay, subject mail subject, and after that so let's take string body here, so that is mail body, okay. So that's it. And after that so let's take mail, not mail guys, so basically we have simple mail service, so simple mail message, okay. Let's take this new simple mail message. So here this simple mail message will have set from, okay. So from email let's set this, and after that simple mail message dot set to, okay. So here to email, and simple mail message set subject, okay. And let's set the subject here, and after that simple mail message dot set text here, okay. So the text is I'm going to setting the body here, okay. And at finally so we have a mail service dot send message. It's going to be take our simple mail message, okay. So that's it. And let's return some string here, that is mail sent successfully, okay. So that's it guys. So let's remove this space, and so this from email to email and subject and body, so I'm going to use as a request param here, okay. So request param, let's add request param, okay. And let's provide some endpoint here to get mapping and send mail, okay. Let's start this application and test it out whether it's working or not. Application is started guys. So let's open our postman here, okay. So let's take http, some request params, right. So let's take from email, and we have to email, okay. So my from email is .com, and after that this is my to email, and after that we have to provide some subject here. Okay, subject. So let's provide some AWS SES subject, and after that we have to provide body. So the body of the mail, so that is welcome to my YouTube channel. Okay, so that's it guys. So let's hit this endpoint and test it out. Okay, okay, let's hit this. Okay, so yeah, so mail is sent successfully. Let's go back to our email and check this. Okay, we got the mail, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my subject, AWS SCA subject, and this is my body, mail body. Okay, so that's it guys, it's working fine. So thanks for watching. So if you like this video, please go ahead and like. If you haven't subscribed my YouTube channel, please subscribe my